music is being stupid now, which I really don't like. Being stupid. Really sweat. Okay, so that's great. So, we're going to be under a bit of a delay here. We're going to stop the stage here temporarily to see if Kill Music will respond, and we'll try this again. So, stand by. I did a new invite. We are getting some breaking developments though. Hollow's in the 12. Had to make an engine change after qualifying. He will be at the back. As Kill Music continues to be a pain in my butt.
Kick him.
Is now
Server lock. Kick him and do server lock, please.
As now Kill Music is apparently not in the server anymore. So that's cool. Kill Music is now back. Hopefully. This. If George can watch from the stage here. I don't know why Teal Music is being done. So we're going to see if it can't pull an audible. Okay, maybe now it will work. No, okay, Teal Music is going to be a big goopy doofus, which is being a big goopy doofus moment. So, we're going to see what else we can't try. So yeah, we'll give this a shot. We'll see just if you guys can hear the national anthem from my audio. If you can't, we'll make it work. And it does not appear we can. Okay. So I'm going to try Blake Man one more time. If it doesn't work, we're just going to... Okay, Teal Music is being a big goofy douchebag. So that pretty much means we are skipping the pre-race festival.
I'm hungry! Really? And I'm getting some coffee now.
So we're going to take a break from mission and do that. We're going to see if anything's going to...
Oh, by the way, there's some stupid thing. You had to be subbed to watch the video. Like, it's privated right after I post it. So.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I don't know how to, like, undo that and do that stuff. Wait, I'm gonna say that to people.
Yeah, I don't really know why this isn't working. This is kind of dumb. Teal Music is being really dumb right now. Okay, so we're just going to skip ahead to that. Now that Teal Music is being stupid. So we apologize for no pre-race festivities. Hopefully we'll get that back working at Rockingham tomorrow because Teal Music will decide to not be a pain in my butt. But yeah, that being said, let's run down our starting order now. So Brendan Gregson on the pole, Ted Lasso the 00. Those are your dual winners right there. Gregson dual 1, that's 2. That is why they are where they are. Anyways, looking back behind them, U2 in the 2, Chase Briscoe the 14, Walby in the 53, Jay Gaming in the 36, Hunter Races in that 37, Christopher Bell in the 20, rounding out your top 10, Pro Gamer Racing, Motorboat Gaming Henry to C right there. Behind them, Walter White in the 5, Pulsion in the 15, Roger Caruth the 77, Eric Avarola in the 10, followed by Leslie in the 34, Kyle Busch in the 8, Carson Hostbar in the 42, Bubba Wallace in the 23, Jimmy Johnson in the 84, Denny Hamlin in the 11, by Ray Boy, Pikachu, William Byron, Ryan Priest, Carlos Dual Ruman in the 43, Chris Roman in the 99, Honk 52, Martin Truex Jr. 19, John Nemec in the 16, Corey LaJoy in the 7, Bray in the 32, Ty Gibbs in the 54, Alex Prime in the 48, Chase Elliott in the 9, Random in the 91, Joseph Newgarden in the 6th, Ross Chastain in the 1, but just behind them, Kevin Harvick in the 4, followed by Ninja in the 21, and I believe Uthman bin Jabir, if I got that right. Ray Boy can completely correct me. He shows up to do so. Followed in the back there, just kind of 3 cars on the run on the inside. Corey Heim, Gyarados, and then Mallows in the 12, who we mentioned was sent to the rear for an engine change. But yeah, that will conclude our pre-race ceremonies because the music bot didn't work. Or we'll give it one last chance to see if it will work, and if it does not work, then it has worked. So we're going to stop the bot here. So that's our starting grid. We can run back through it if we need to. But yeah, we will be bringing the bot up, and then we will get started with our national anthem. So we apologize for kind of being a little messy uppy. We hope you'll forgive us. The teal music, of course, for being goofy. And we'll get the bot up here.
Yeah, pretty awesome.
So we're going to just remute it temporarily, and then we'll get the national anthem queued for us. And then we will finally be able to get started here for the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. The bot problems have gone away. So yeah, please mute yourself for our national anthem.
And now, to perform our national anthem, please welcome Kennedy Holmes with the St. Louis Symphony Orchestra.
It is not.
Why'd you drop that?
It was accident.
obviously have run through the start line. I feel like go back through that. The drivers are ready. Running Greg's ready to lead this field. The 43 cars off pit road. He can only do that if we get the command to roll these 43 cars off pit road. So that being said, let us now head down to pit road. We're going to get that command started here shortly.
And now, fans, for the most famous words in motorsports, the star of Universal Pictures movie, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, Kevin James.
I just got three things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your...
No.
If you ever get the chance to give the command, that's the lesson you should follow. Kevin James with those famous words.
Could not agree more with that statement. Very, very solid command. Well done, well done to Kevin James. And now we're going to get ready to get this race started. Obviously, going through the starting grid, we've mentioned quite a few times now Brennan Gregson, your pole sitter for this one. We'll see what he can salvage out of it. Obviously, 55 laps to our halfway bonus. The winner there gets 10 points. You basically treat it like a stage. There's only one of them. And obviously, the final 55 laps, that will be the sprint to the Harley J. Earl Trophy. The sprint for the Daytona 500 victory. So, all very critical aspects. And obviously, watching the wrecks, DNF wheel.
Did you have some static too, so just make sure you got all your connections and things good.
Brendan Gregson, that Abs over 51. Sunny skies here over Daytona. So he's got the Nerdtech onboard camera with Brendan Gregson. The Apple TV camera with headlamp sub 00. And pretty much cameras for everybody in this field. And we'll be following them closely as they crack 110 laps for the Daytona 500 victory. We're running about 4 spots, 4 pit stops during this race, 2 during the first segment, 2 during the second segment. So strategy is a part of this. Rick, any last words before we get ready to go green here?
Don't die.
Base car is off. Brendan,
Boogity, boogity, boogity. 6, 5, 7, 1 in the back.
They grab fifth gear heading down to turn 3. Like Greninja trying something a little. A couple cars G-lagging back. Not super terrible though. As we come through turn 4. Gregson will lead the way past through the opening lap. Opening lap there. Depending how bad the lag gets. We will see though. So far, so good. The race is 37. The leader now. Motorboat Gaming is second. A lot of help from a lot of Chevys behind them. Looks like everybody gets a clean start as well. And last one, though, really falling down the order now. You can see it back then. Just the tail end of this lead tag. Teresa Logano, the only car behind it. Really kind of the general demographic of the car shifting upwards as they go. The races gets moved out of the groove. Motorboat Gaming with the lead. We had Walter White behind him from Gamer Racing. Off to a really solid start.
90 seconds, come inside. Big numbers up top behind you now. Not the front of the guy, you're pushing by 4. 3 in front of the gate now. By 2, someone gets them off. Everybody's been up to the top. He's at the bottom.
Walter White taking the lead for laps in. Already a lot of swapping for the lead here. It's okay to get out front early, but not For Rex, you're going to have that top speed at lap 55, but I have to notice that isn't necessarily the end all be all. Like, you know, tire crash out. We'll just kind of have to wait. They're going to go chase after the first host around now on 32. But Rick's 6 laps in. A lot of racing on a jockey in position, but now kind of settling down. As they kind of get into this, who's really your pick to try and get the dub here in at the halfway bonus?
I'm gonna say the 5. I'm gonna say 5. Out.
Chevy's really up front. Forward in now on track at 8, Random running 9, and the Ninja currently running 10. Carlos, though, might take position away from way back. Currently in the pace with Brian Free at the moment. The gap back to the leaders is now kind of coming up with 3 really. We'll see how these guys in the back end can negotiate their way forward. They're getting moved from the race back on the high side. 49 minutes 58 goes low. So that master mission card. First Fire Motors. They really did not have great duels at all. None of those fire cars had really good fun. Here, he's doing pretty good. Still sitting fourth at the moment. Now, particularly Chastain's going to go by it. Above Wallace is 40 up right now. Not having a good at all. And so I'm going to move a little bit. That's the County racing car at the moment while we're on that topic. Yes, Kevin Harvick. That it is, I'm not sure Eric Walters is on the board. It's pretty good. So 26 right now, but best Tony racing car at the moment. Kevin Harvick at 34. Sorry. Going to be inside the case on there. That's Derek Amarillo in third. Ulster running Braxton up there as well. So Braxton is really coming off the pace as well. That's pretty guys. Ryan Keith now 41st. Now up to 40th to be past Colorado. So that lead is connected. 15 laps in though, Corey Hyman in his challenges. A bit of a breakaway because he's too heavy. Corey Hyman is there. Cascade looking to the bottom. Ryman's running fourth right now, trying to hold off Nemechek. Corey Heim gets to race lead. Really the top three have kind of broken away. 4th through 8th kind of have their own group, and then it's really a lot of clusters. Obviously, the general path is 10th all the way back there to the you kind of got the path markers behind them, and then the way back there. Briscoe, though, they have basically teamed up together. And they're making moves. Briscoe now looking to get past Ryan. He's a little bit. Just a bit of bring back to the back. Bring back to the 3x3. Bottom jogging back here, but they're maintaining in the middle. Corey Heim lead. That's Kane now up. After they look to be close to behind them. Race break there, some new developments. Randers in third, John Henry gets fourth, those are all back to fifth. Ellis is up to sixth. Jimmy Johnson is not about to be somewhere, 45 as well. They have moved up to 42 and 43. Nothing really new in the back, and that's Cruz and Briscoe. They'll have started the upper race. Briscoe finally passed about 24. Briscoe kind of passed 99. Really kind of some organized sort of clumps here in this field. A lot of single cars going that middle path. Really just the top two at this moment. Brandonville looking very strong. Got a single car 20 in front of the group up here. Staying top right now. Main group working inside of it now.
The one making a pass for the lead.
Corey Hines to go high, that will get Ross Chastain. Coordinated the race. 22 laps been down here. Around here. Also, right over here. Call back the other now in this 7th. I'm sitting at Jimmy Johnson. Follows Smith at the moment. We're on board with Jimmy Johnson here, who's heading 6th. You can see Daytona track 4 tires, middle of them, ways up top 3. Now, Random looking to get past Corey High here in the 78. Good day for third house at the moment when it comes to getting a halfway bonus. Rick coming up the fuel street, the pit window here. Do you formulate a new opinion about who could possibly pick up the halfway bonus, or you just stick to your guns? Josh Chastain, looks like he's trying to stay out another time. Random, though, is going to be good. Same with explosive are so big gap there. We'll see if Alex Frank can shore it up. You can see Chastain pits. Random, though, is not pit by mistake. But just about everybody else does come into pit road. A lot of cars coming in there. A lot of cars from the left areas looking at 45. Gonna have a good stop. Slow stop for the 78. We get the 91 a huge advantage here, and he will be the leader off pit road. Assuming he has no mistakes. It doesn't look like anybody does have any mistakes. The 65, Henry to see in trouble. Same with the 21 of Greninja. He gets back going though. So 4 stops for quite a few drivers. Jay Game at the 36 from the slow stop. Now the second group comes in. Ron Chastain, Alex Ryan, Ty Gibbs, Gyarados, Kelsey Ramen, Chase Elliott, Brendan Gregson. So everybody's on exiting pit road, so they'll be once again allowed to get back to the race here. Random in the 91. Chastain, can he beat him off with a good stop? Yes, he does. Chastain delivered when he needed to. And after the Morales racing 1-2, Ross Chastain leading the charge. John Hunter Nemechek looks like we'll cycle out third. 49 and fourth. Engineered a great stop. Puts him in the fifth. Jimmy Johnson 6th, but it looks like he's going to get passed once again by Carson Kosovar. So 6th comes there. Howells is 8th. Alex Prime still in 9th. Gyarados, though, now in the top 10. Outside you from 11th. Good stops all around. He's really put some cars back in. No. After that first cycle, so Jay Game is the worst stop out of that. He is back in 43rd. We'll get one more shot. Yeah, we only do about half distance. The only reason this isn't 100 laps is it falls on the pit window, pretty much right on the pit window, so we like to give the drivers a chance to get a stop through all that. Chastain's still out front. Brandon's still chasing him in second. Brandon and John underneath starting to catch the one. 26 laps to go. Stage break now. so far, they've been pretty clean. They've been very clean. Now Random going to get to the inside with a push from Nemechek. This is his teammate for the race lead. And Nemechek, the 16 for GM Racing, comes with a good showing so far. But yeah, as it stands, your top 10 will be getting points this stage will be Random, John Hunter, Nemechek, Ross Chastain, Carson Kosovar, Uthman bin Jabir, Jimmy Johnson, Corey Heim, Hallows, Rudos, and then Alex Khan, 48. Now Motorboat Gaming owns tonight. Motorboat Gaming gets clear. Right now, kind of just letting it take out. Ryan being going behind the sticks for some reason, posting that flag. Now John Hunter Nemechek does take the lead away. Even Random. Half a lap difference between leaders and the back markers here at Daytona.
Right all the way
That will obviously get scored up.
Now quarter. After the 9, 1.5 to the 24. We lost it. 42, 4, but group about 7 there. Half on the way up.
33 laps in. Out of the 110 in this race, out of the 5 in this stage. We're going to edge ahead of Chastain there for the third spot. This counts the Random second one. Gerdo's now from the top 5. Corey Heim has broke his way into the top 10 once again. And we can see looking to pick up more stage points. He goes to the inside of Hallows.
Starting to get tied up before.
It looks like on the radio, might have been
Ryan is absolutely terrible and a super slow.
somebody clearly not happy with how their car is running right now. It might be Chastain in the one. He's lost 3 positions so far. He's going to lose another one in the 3 here at Gyarados, I think, before this stage is over. Rick obviously said he was tight off of floors. Anything the team's planning to do here if they stop in roughly 10 or so laps. No. Yeah, that's complete. Kosovar now looking to the inside of Random. Going to get clear. Now trying to chase down John Harley, which is took a massive lead. So Hamlin with Rollins apparently now as well down in 42nd there. Grease 41st. Ryan Grease really has lost. He's got every single position that he's gained. under the yellow there.
Quarter half in front for the first two. 11 cars on the bottom out back. 11 cars on the bottom out back with us. Quarter for the first two, then tight. 2 feet in front. 2 feet in front, then tight all the way. Tight all the way. Tight all the way. Happy clear. Tight all the way up. Half to the 9, 3/4 to the 12 and 24 behind that.
It's 40 laps in. I'm sorry for the constant neuroses. Crank it up segments here that we kind of Carson Oswaldo has now moved up into second. John Hunter Nemechek extended his lead by a heinously large amount. Random 6th, third Gyarados up, 2 up forward, 4th, same near the gaming pit. Astain up on the wall, complaining as far as tight as they learned on the radio, 6th. Chase Elliott running 7th, Hallows running 8th. Johnson is 9th, and LaJoy is 10th right now. Guys are all battling real hard.
Top still covered.
42 laps in, still no drivers at DNF or had really any problems.
Clear.
Any sort of problem as we now approach 10 laps to the halfway bonus.
Half in front of the 42.
Gyarados now clear for third and trying up down first post mark.
Outside. 2 and 2.
This time we will do a crank it up session for real. So sit back and relax. Welcome back from Crank It Up. Obviously, as you can see, John Hunter Nemechek still with a sizable lead, but now Gyarados has moved up into second. Motorboat Gaming now up into third.
Tight in front. Half.
Third, so those were back to fourth. Random
Quarter.
back
Now
to
tight all the way.
fifth.
Tight all the way.
Troy LaJoy has moved up to seventh, though.
Back to fight bottom.
As more cars continue to come to the picture, Leslie now. Victor. The top 10 pretty separated, and behind them there's a bit of a group. With Joseph
Quarter in
running
front.
in that.
Tight for the first three.
Jimmy Johnson, then
Tight for the first
Morgan
three.
Jr. in the 45. Trey in the 32.
Top break out.
Earlier Clash winner starting to make a comeback here.
You are clear.
Obviously, we are going to come up on our next round of green flag stops. We'll see if anybody has any problems.
1 to the 9.
Any sort of problems here as we get ready for those. Still not a whole lot of change in the order. Pretty much everybody their own separate little groups right now. Don't worry though, we'll get them all back bunched up for the restart lap 55. We'll see if they...
Nope. Hitters. Here we come out of 4. Who will pit and who won't? Who will stay out? Not pitting. Still no people. Interesting. We'll see, right?
Now coming around to 6 laps to go here in the stage, and it looks like some cars are coming in.
I'm just gonna get it over. Alright. Coming through 3 and out of 4. Let's see. Who will pit and who will not. 16 going in. Oh, pardon, not no.
They're coming around to lap 50 here.
Oh, almost good crash in the pits.
Just waiting to see how this first round of green flag pit stops plays out.
Uh-oh, problem!
10 away.
Oh no, big pile up!
69
Big.
LaJoy in the 7. LaJoy gets back going, Johnson does, but some big hiccups on pit road for a few critical drivers.
Are you ready?
Leaders now coming to pit road.
Oh, 65!
Gregson.
Outside, tight.
Uh-oh.
You clear behind him. Run your speed to the line.
65 is stuck.
The
65 is gonna be
first
stuck.
car coming around there.
65
51.
is
Oh, and
stuck.
Henry DeC with trouble. This has been a disastrous pit cycle.
Oh! Oh my god. Number fitters, they're still coming.
And it looks like everybody else should get off pit road cleanly. We see how Ted Lasso manages here.
Alright, there we go.
He does get on.
We're back.
This now puts Carson Hocevar as the race leader. Henry DeC at 43rd. He's now a lap behind.
Get behind him. Get formed up here. Get formed up.
No, John Hunter Nemechek's still the race leader. But you can't just have that big of a lead over everybody else.
Left side, don't now.
Now we see the time has changed rather starkly a little bit. Kind of as the sun comes down here.
The one now.
And then the day cycle switches around. Carson Hocevar up to 2nd. John Hunter Nemechek, though. Holy cow, massive lead he's had. Leslie moves up to 4th. Elliott 5th. Eric rolling out back points for the stage.
I think he's right here with us. We need to do the fan deal. Just check them tight now. Try to get everybody rolling.
3 laps to go to the halfway
I think
bonus.
Here we go.
John Hunter Nemechek absolutely dominant. Henry DeC now 1 lap down. With his super disastrous stop on pit road. He's the only car 1 lap down though, so he's good to get the free pass on the next cycle, so long as he's careful. But now 2 laps to go for John Hunter Nemechek. Assuming nothing goes wrong, he should be home free for that halfway bonus W. Hocevar is starting to close that gap. It's an incremental closure though. It's not by much. Yeah, I'd say our top 10 is just about locked up. Looking back though, there's still a possibility that Motorboat Gaming can salvage this bad stop. He's got about a lap though to do it. If he is going to do it.
1 to go.
Looks like he's not at the moment. White flag though in the air for the halfway bonus. John Hunter Nemechek still considerably out in front. Hocevar going past her for 2nd. Yurdo's 3rd.
Yellow's out. Turn 2. Spinner. He's down and out of the way. Wave him on.
There's no spinner in turn 2, of course.
the 16 who's been dominating the race so far. He's gonna come out of the technically turn 5 and win the first stage.
So halfway bonus stage 1 will go to John Hunter Nemechek in that number 16 for GM Racing in an absolute dominant performance. So now the last car passes through the filter, the caution comes out, and we will get ready to tally the points here, obviously, and then get ready to go back at it for stage 2. So while we're tallying this up, Henry DeCia will come back around. He will get his free pass, being the only car 1 lap down. Obviously, that horrendous pit stop. So the number 65 Sprint Chevy will be back in this race, though. Don't you worry about it. But the points now as they run on the starting order. So John Hunter Nemechek with 10 points on the board, followed by Carson Husavar with 9. Gyarados picks up 8, followed by Leslie taking up 7 points. Picking up 7 points. Chase Elliott with 6. Hallows with 5. I forgot about that. For a second there, I forgot his name. Amarola with 4. Random with 3. LaJoy with 2. And Chastain with 1. And then obviously the rest of this roster will get filled in as we get the standings and we kind of get everybody sorted out here. But for now, your top 10. John Hunter Nemechek, Carson Hocevar, Gyarados, Leslie, Chase Elliott, Hallows, Eric Amarola, Random, Jimmy Johnson, Corey LaJoy, and Ross Chastain there. And now as you can see, as the field kind of makes their decisions on the choose cone, who exactly could be the dominant drivers, we will have to wait and see though. But Rick, going into the second segment, going into the evening, going under the lights, do you think Nemechek can continue to dominate the way he's done so far?
Maybe, but because it depends if there's cautions, maybe he gets screwed. Right now it's probably like maybe 50% chance that he might get something stage 2 or win. You never know what happens during the Daytona 500.
That is very valid, and obviously tame first stage so far, but these last 55 laps, that's a sprint for the Daytona 500. That is going to be the Daytona 500, no matter how it plays out. So I think at this point, I agree with Rick here. It's going to get very interesting. I think the drivers are going to be a lot more aggressive. I think we're going to see a lot more cautions. I agree with you there, Rick. As we get ready to get back racing, John Hunter Nemechek, Carson Hocevar, your front row. As we get the cars back fired up here in the second half of this race. Green flag is out.
Stage
You
2.
can see obviously back on the lead lap, so 43 cars still in the running. Great start from Nemechek. Gyarados, it looks like it gets shoved up.
51's down.
Back. Brendan Gregson well under the line. Same with Joseph Newgarden and Bubba Wallace. Rick was talking about aggression. That is aggression right there if I've ever seen it. And both Brendan Gregson and Joseph Newgarden, they will be getting penalties. To find the 51. So Brendan Gregson, Joseph Newgarden in.
Oh!
As they will be forced down pit road for that drive-through penalty. They are
I forgot he can
expected
control the
to serve. They
cars.
are serving that right now. But disastrous pick.
There comes Arola. 4 wide. Oh! What the heck is happening? It's probably a block thing. Yeah.
And obviously they will fit back in with the lead pack right now. 3 wide up there for the lead. Eric Amarola, Jimmy Johnson, Alex Prime, Bubba Wallace in fourth. 3 wide a couple of ways back, sort each other out.
limit right now on your go.
Prime Racing, though, getting their big moment in the spotlight. Now, kind of some of those drivers we saw as dominant forces in the front starting to slip back. Random 91 and 41st now. See the last car in that main pack. We one of the 6. About half a lap behind right now. We'll see if they get lapped. We'll also kind of see how this that kind of changes out. But now, here on the 40 to go next time. Bubba Wallace getting clear of Jimmy Johnson. Hunter Races now in 4th. The sun's shining down now here in the evening hours on these drivers. The clouds have kind of moved away, so for a brief while, if you are fast and you can negotiate the sun glare, you're in a good position, but if after specialty, you could be in some trouble. Looks time looking good. Mewtwo looks like gonna have a run up the inside of Bubba Wallace. I forgot, we still have about 50 laps to go. I forgot this was 10 laps longer. That's my mistake. So roughly the final 35 laps, give or take, will be run under the lights as the time plays out.
One outside here, step by himself. Clear, 42 going to try to get there. Hold your line outside. 10 still with you, 1 back. 42 at your door. 10's in line with you. 10's on you, 42 outside.
But no cautions at the moment. It's actually been fairly tame. Now battle for the lead though, as they're going past Alex Prime. Just kind of checking the back markers still. Routine business there, but Mewtwo to the race lead. Ford's now starting to work their way further to the front.
Oh man, there's 0-0 from the back. He started in last, now he's all the way up in 3rd.
I thought last I was like 39th at the stage break. He's now 3rd. Really the white knight for the Chevys right now. Ford's up the front. Henry to see has clawed his way from 43rd up to 9th. Very impressive by him. Something wrong, Ted Lasso though. Wrong with him, gonna get up to 2nd here. Ryan Preece has also found a bit of a comeback in him.
Bailey, how many popsicles are you gonna have today?
10,000.
Because now I just realized the leaders are actually starting to catch Joseph Newgarden here. So he could be part of this if he gets caught. Obviously running 43rd at the moment on the lap car there. Could cause some trouble. Possibly though. At the moment, everybody business as usual. YouTube leads. Ted Lasso 2nd. Alex Prime third, Ryan Brees fourth, Rayboy fifth, and let's see in sixth, Wallace seventh, Hamlet eighth, Briggs is ninth, Byron rounds up the top 10. Ryan Priestley going to get past Alex Prime, so Alex Prime's speed on the restart has definitely started to falter. He's started to falter, he loses yet another position.
Eight more here, eight. You're still clear. Quarterback to both lanes. Quarter to the 20. Outside of you. Half of the first three. Quarter. Quarter out back. Cross got broke up there once the 24 jumped down. Half in front of KB. Quarter in front of KB. Half off you. Still outside. 20, 22, 45, 9. Still your help. Still outside tight. Half in front.
Double zero going for the pass to take the lead in the last stretch. '41 will take second from the 2.
See that? I'm just getting back to it, but Reese now up to second, yes. Ted Lasso now to the race lead once again.
Half all the way back.
Top three starting to break away. Rayboy trying to stay in the draft in fourth as they pull away from Mount Henry to see
Half of the first three.
And Joseph Duke for John Hunter Nemechek, I'm sorry, in the 16 car Daytona 500 winner. He is ready to fall back.
2 up the mark. 24 coming to mark bumper now.
Now coming near the end of the pit window here. Now night continues to fall. The sun sets here at 8. So these nighttime hours are kind of interesting. We apologize, but the sun sets here in Daytona. You can see the nice rosy sunset as they run off into turn 1. Really beautiful sunset here on the autumns at Daytona Beach. Great sunsets for battle here. The lax of weeds. Ryan Priest just kind of sitting in the draft in second. Mewtwo is falling back to third. Now into the clutches of Rayboy at 44. William Byron, though, going to pass the C in the 65. William Byron up to fifth. As they come to pit road here, so Byron making really a last-second pass. You can see how the cars are going to stay out. Lass is going to stay out. Alex Prime will stay out. About the GMS racing cars, the 6, the 51, not for all of the GMS racing cars. But we'll see kind of who has good stops, who has the bad stops. Ryan Priest, the first car to pit. I'm at first on this cycle. Comes to pit road. Oh, trouble for a few of them. Martin Truex Jr., Chris Roman, Trey, big stack up on pit exit. A lot of drivers having trouble.
Here comes
That's
more.
going to be disastrous for a lot of different drivers there. It's now finding Braxton. Just New Garden in, Ted Laxco is in, that second group right there.
Tight with you out the back.
Now just waiting to see where Ryan Priest, that leader, where he's going to come around. Lasso going to beat him out. No, he's not. Ryan Priest is going to get the lead on pit strategy. Lasso's going to lose multiple spots all the way down to
Roll in there.
third.
Lock it down. Let them come idea.
Looks like that split screen, the replay. Looks like what Roman got tagged by the 19. Just trouble for Chris Roman in the 99. Mark Trix in the 19 as well. And Lasso continuing to lose position.
Brad, yeah. Push. Got it. Sucker.
Now Ford's 1, 2, 3, and a big gap back to fifth, but there's a big back in fifth as well. Henry to see
Back up
leads.
here.
Motorboat Gaming is
It's all
teammate.
where we need to go to get to the first open.
Oh, and the sixth past William Byron. Left cars are still waiting to see if those will become an issue later on in this race. Really kind of the single cars out there as we near the end of this event. But Ryan Priest still the leader. Rayboy has now moved into second past Mewtwo. But Lasso kind of on his own. He stayed with the leaders right now. And then big squabble in the back. Rayboy's teammate, kind of last duel. Ramen moves up. Now as we move these sunset hours, we can really see the full effect of the lights here at Daytona. Under the dark, just like we were in the duels. We're back under the lights here at Daytona, so I think the guys that were fast in the duels are going to be pretty fast here as well. I wouldn't be so certain about that. But with the lights and how dark things got, we can definitely more distinctly see the 6 car up there up front of the race leaders. He's running a little lower than he was, a lot lower than 51 right now. Still begs the question though, will we see the 6 get caught by the lap, or 6 be caught by the leaders? Meantime, Rayboy taking the race lead away.
Still outside 5. 6 coming with. Still outside. 2 by 2 tight with 5, 6 different.
Onboard. If you want to see the onboard video, go to the channel. And the journal.
5 trying to come back.
Lasso back up into third, gonna get clear of Mewtwo down in 2. Alex Prime 5th. A lot of drivers kind of moved up and down throughout the order. Really kind of a big separation there between 13th and 14th. And the lead group there, and then Byron back on there. Unfortunately, kind of bridges the gap between himself and Baldy. Rayboy, though, continues to lead for the Indy Speeders, 84 laps into this race now out of 110. been just kind of waiting out the fuel window. Obviously, this next pit stop, this will be the final pit stop of the race once they come around to it. So pretty crucial that
Still outside tight.
you get it right because you won't get another shot.
It's covered equal numbers.
Unless, of course, you're able to find your way back from just speed on the track.
Still outside 2x2.
We'll kind of see how that all works itself out. The last of those move back up to second.
Hopefully in the bottom. 3 cars up. Top covered tight with the 99-inch door. 6 is hanging half back. Couple feet off each other. Front and top still covered.
And here at the back, random and onboard camera. Olsian and Brendan Gregson in 42nd. Can't even really see the back. You can see 41st place LaJoy. Really just kind of sort of not much more than a speck on the horizon. These back markers continue to fall off the pace. Little by little. Big Boy though continues to lead. 6 has just kind of been looming up in the background, and they've not gotten any closer to them though. If you look, you can see kind of the outline of the leaders there. Off turn 4. So again, we will see. We're coming around to 21 laps to go. Whether or not lap traffic still comes into it, again, still kind of waiting to see on that. The leaders pretty separated, probably more at the back. I think the battle for those last few remaining positions is where it's going to be. I'm also just noticing, I think, yeah, not a single person. They got stage points in that last stretch. On that last stretch. Nobody in the top 10 right now was in the top 10 at the end of the 55 lap to halfway bonus. There are some guys like Random that are making their way forward. I believe there's a couple of others. Carson Oscar, I think, is moving up the ladder a little bit. You see now coming around to 20 laps to go. So we will see, kind of see if these guys that were in the top 10 at the end of the halfway bonus, they got that long run speed, they can get back up to the cars up here. 90 laps complete now. 91 laps complete. Way to go.
Keep digging. Doing good. Give a half from 17, 6.5 back out backwards to 38, 41. 43 went to the back. First eight, four, on the bottom. Tight in front. With a half out back, tight in front. Around the 17, 12's on the other end.
Do a Ramen
For your mark here,
Reese
you're down shifting.
and be able to get there. But one last pit stop here coming into 10.